Hi, I'm Donvé. I'm down here at Doncaster Athletics track, which is my local track. I've got my last big session today before the Burnley Half next Sunday. I've just finished 15 minutes of warm-up and now I'm going into my session, which is 5 by 4 by 400 metres. So for the first, third and fifth set, I reckon I'll do 3:15.
Yep.
And then for the 10k pace for the second and the fourth, I'll go for like 3:20, 3:22.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I'll do some strides and then I'll be ready.
My athletic career started in gymnastics actually. I started gymnastics I think when I was about 4 years old. I basically, as you do as like a little kid, I saw the leotards and I was like, oh mum, I want to do that. So I started gym. It got pretty serious pretty quick and I was training around 35 hours a week. I did it for about 12 years, quit when I was 13, and then after that I just wanted to stay fit. So I went to the gym, got into some weights, loved that, but it just became like, you know, staying fit, nothing too special. And then the gym's closed and I remember the first day of lockdown, I was like, great, what do I do now?
Now it's actually really good. Going good though.
To be honest, I was only really jogging. Like I didn't do any kind of faster work, and it was still at that point, it was just kind of exercise. I did kind of spontaneously every now and then be like, oh, I'm gonna run a little bit longer today, and I did my first 20-kilometer run, and then one day I did a 40-kilometer run, and I was like, oh, this is actually really enjoyable, and I was kind of surprised at how my body handled it as well. I'm feeling pretty good for Burnley. It's been a long season of a lot of races, lots of different distances, and the cross-country road. I had the half at Gold Coast as well. I actually, like the others, I haven't done Burnley, but I've heard really good things about it, nice and flat. Legs are freshening up now after cross-country nationals last week, and I think with another 8 days to go, I'm going to be pretty pumped by the time it comes around.
All right, so we've made it to race day. I'm feeling excited, but also very nervous. It's actually quite windy, but I kind of prepared for that. I looked on Monday and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be windy. So I've been mentally preparing, might have to adjust the race plan. But no, I'm really excited to give it a good go. I'm gonna go warm up now, get the shoes on, get the bib on, and let's get going. I always get really excited at the numbers that my bibs have. I'm like, yeah, I have a good feeling about this one. The legs are actually feeling really fresh. So Gold Coast in July, I did PB 74:29, but those were perfect conditions. So I think today's going to be more about going out for a certain feeling, especially with this wind. Anywhere around that range would be great, but I'm kind of pushing myself away from those time expectations today. I'm just going to give it a really good go.
That was hard. The wind in the second half was really strong. Oh my goodness, not a PB, but I'll take it. About the banner, I'm actually like heartbroken. Just finished, I came away with first, which I was really happy with. I think that was the main goal going out. This is Corey, my pacer, who did a really good job the whole way. I tend to struggle with when I'm in pain, I run faster, which is kind of defeats the purpose. So Corey did a good job of keeping me in check.
A bit windy, I had to slow her down a bit. She just wanted to take off, so I had to slow her down and pace herself, and she finished really strong, which is good.
I've had a bad run of injuries, so it's like just really good to be back racing consistently. I've been really happy with my season actually. I've had a few podium finishes, which I wouldn't have thought that I would at the start of the season, so it's good to like just being consistent, and I feel like I got stronger throughout the season as well.
Conditions weren't ideal. It's very windy today, but I was pretty thankful to have a few of my teammates out there, some of the boys pacing me. So very grateful for them. And then the girls in Division 2, Team Yarra got the win, so very positive for that. So yeah.
And will you be doing 10 relays?
Yes, it's all going to come down to the 10 relays as to whether or not Team Yarra will get promoted to Premier, so we're pretty keen to get out there and give it our best.
Yep.
Such a good morning. It was quite hard, but it was really good. Athletics Victoria have done a really good job with this event. The course, it gives you a bit of everything, a little bit of a hill, but it's a really flat course overall. The setup with all the teams really close to the start and finish line gives it a really good atmosphere. My first ever individual win, so I'm really stoked to come away with that. It's definitely not what I had expected I would come away with at the end of the season, but we've got one more left, hand relays, so I'm keen to give that one a good go before we finish up the season. Thanks for watching.